Welcome, welcome. We're going to pull cards today. Up, up. Okay. Getting everything situated. I have to come on and share some stuff on how I've been feeling and what I feel. Not going to be on for very long. So, waiting for this to come on. Okay, great. Okay, hello, hello. I got my Black Moon Lilith card. You know how much. Hey, Miss Risa, good morning, good afternoon. I guess it is afternoon by now, right? Noon? How are you today? Yes, I decided to come on and... Oh, look, I'm going to say this is for you, Miss Risa, because I'm shuffling and it jumped out. Exhalation, master manifester. I was all tongue-tied saying that. Can you see it? That was for you. It jumped out. And it's number 42. Exhalation, master manifester. You over there manifesting stuff? Let's see what the official description says for it. Look, I just pulled you in the waters, didn't I? Hee 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 hee. Page 96. Yes, they are dancing on the beach, looking like they having a little dance off, getting down. Hey. Yes, teaching the young ones. What did I say? Page 96, I think it was. Teaching the young ones. It says, you are a master alchemist, seemingly crafting your reality around you. Yes, and you love to dance. That's what I'm talking about. Look at that. That is beautiful. I love that. So how are you today? That is a really nice one. I like that. That's really nice. So how are you today? Thank you for the thumbs up. I appreciate that. Yes, I had to come on here so I can share a little bit how I have been feeling lately. You're feeling fantastic. Great. Yes, so you know how I've been talking about feeling volcanoes and earthquakes and that it's not over. And then we had and I said I've been feeling a 8.0 earthquake. Well, and then we had the earthquake in the 8.8. And I said I've been feeling 8.24, 8.0, 8.24 and higher. I still feel it even though we had that 8.8 and then an 8.0 and then the next day was the volcano. Now, that morning, and remember how I kept feeling like I was saying I had the fluid in my head and the feeling around my body, and it was making me feel, I said the closest that I could equate it to was a volcano. So that volcano erupted yesterday, and then yesterday morning, it said 9 a.m. around that time. But yesterday morning, I had this overwhelming feeling, and I got up and I had to go into the other room and lay down, and I was feeling, and the night before I went to bed, I went to bed feeling nauseous, like I just wanted to throw up, like this feeling was just coming up. I feel like I feel like this feeling was just coming up and the pressure was in my head, like it just wanted to release. But then yesterday, when I had that feeling, it was overwhelming in my body. It was just like all I could do was breathe and just hold myself because I kept feeling like I wanted to throw up, and my head feeling like it was fluid, like it just wanted to pressure explode. And it lasted for like, oh my gosh, close to 5 minutes. It was like I've never experienced that before. And then it went away. And then next thing I hear a few hours later that volcano erupted. I share that story with you. And I'm telling you, I'm feeling it again. It's not as strong as I felt yesterday morning, but I'm feeling it again. I woke up feeling it again. The feeling of like just exploding. So I had to share that, and I thought it was really, really interesting how I was like guessing what it was feeling like, being as I gave the story how I've experienced a volcano before, and it was when Mount St. Helens erupted. But I was too young to know. I mean, I don't know if I experienced symptoms beforehand. So now I am. And there are more volcanoes getting ready to erupt. I still say the ring of fire, like all this congestion in my head, the pressure, I'm telling you, I'm not able to say where, but I know that there are volcanoes, that are more volcanoes are erupting, going to erupt. I can just feel the pressure in my head. I just don't know where. I still feel earthquakes. I still feel that ring of fire becoming super, super active. I'm even going to say, I've already said that there's going to be landmass change. I'm feeling landmass changes. I'm going to go ahead and say I feel something earth-wise coming up out of the water. Northern part. Okay. This is what's coming to me right now. So I still feel Northern California, Oregon, Washington, Alaska around Russia and on down, just that whole circle. But right in the waters there, more Russia and Alaska is what's coming to me right now. The volcano, the really part, I'm not sure what everybody's talking about. I have to stay focused here, but I'm feeling like something will be coming out of the water below the Russia area, Alaska, somewhere right in there. I'm saying it right now. That's what's coming to me right now. So, but yeah, that's what happened to me. Feeling like that, and I'm feeling like that again. It's not as strong. The way I'm feeling today is like the way I was feeling, a little bit stronger. But when we talked about it the first time, that's the way I'm feeling today. So, whew. And with all of that said, the last time that I did that, and remember I pulled up the Greenwich Tarot, I said I was talking about the earth, so let's see what nature has to say about it. And it gave us the card, a cup of tea. Nature said, sit down, have a cup of tea, and relax. That is too funny. Okay, so collectively, universe, guides, angels, give them a card to what I have been feeling and what I am feeling, what I've just said. In the most benevolent way. Thank you. Thank you. I got soil, stability, and simplicity. That was, good morning, everyone. That was what the nature card that I just got, soil. So, not quite volcano. And I don't know why I feel shaky inside right now. And I've never felt that before either. 109. I thank everyone for coming and listening to me speak about what I'm feeling. All right. Are you overcomplicating or overthinking something that is actually quite simple? Maybe so. I don't know. So that's what I just pulled. So other than that, I hope you are having a wonderful day in your live stream. Thank you, Tatiana. Thank you, Andrea. I know I'm not Miss Risa. Good morning, everyone. All my loves, Mr. Daniel. How are you today? Yes, I am feeling volcanoes and have been feeling. And I just had to come, even though I did a live yesterday. Was it yesterday? Yeah, it was yesterday. Because and even though I did the live yesterday, I didn't talk about the way I had felt because I didn't think anything of it. And then after I got off and then I saw that volcano erupted, I was like, oh my goodness, that's how I've been feeling. So, yes. So, who wants a card from a Black Moon Lilith? Who wants a card? Any questions anybody may or may not have? I'm just coming on here just to say hello, share, and you guys, ones that have been on here on a regular know the things that I do and do not say and how I feel and what's to come. I've already been saying for the longest, y'all need to be stocking up. All right, Miss Andrea, universe, guides, and angels. I asked for a card from Miss Andrea, all in the most benevolent way. A message for her today. Let's start with this one right here. It says Pluto, endings and regeneration. Look at that. Pluto. Oops, is that a glare? Can you see it? Look at me trying to peek through like I didn't know what was there. Pluto. Who knows the workings of Pluto? All astronomers on here. I am a novice in the astronomy area. Y'all know I like, and this is going to go according to your sign. So what's your sign? Because it's having it according to, it's a life metamorphosis. Metamorphosis, you know that word, according to your sign in Pluto. So you have to give me your sign in order for this to truly connect. But the main message, Virgo, okay, the main message says everything must come to an end, wipe the slate clean, and make space for something new. So changes in your life. And you are a Virgo. It says health and perfection. So you may be going through a health regeneration time. Nothing to be fearful about. We never ever walk in fear, right? For everything that we experience is for ultimately our benevolence, for our greater good. So you got Pluto changes, wiping that slate clean, making room for that which is new. Yes, you strong woman, you. I love it. Miss Tatiana, would you like a card for today? Miss Tatiana? To see what the universe may or may not have to say today in the way that you may or may not think things are happening. Who knows, right? Who would think Pluto would be a good card? The underworld, the unseen. But that's okay. A lot of things come about that we don't see. And that can change, and it's for our benevolence. Yes? So, what else is new out there? I'm waiting for Miss Tatiana or anybody else out there to say they would like a card. Thank you for all the thumbs up. You are welcome, Miss Andrea. You are absolutely welcome. My joy, my pleasure. It's really good seeing everybody here. Yes. Okay, let's do a collective card. How's that? Since we got people that are being shy. Af, how are you? You're walking home for the gym. Wasn't the gym exercise enough? You have to put some walking to it too. Good for you for being extra strong. Okay, I got to reveal my cheat before I give a collective card. And thank you for reminding me, Miss Af. I've been using these tins. You know these tins machines? Wait for the, okay, these things right here, and that it has the little pads. This is what I've been using to help bring the density back in my muscles. Yes, because I haven't been going to the gym like I should. But what I've been doing, and I told my daughter about it, and I didn't know. She was saying that she's been seeing on online that people posting about going to the gym, and they've been aiding that to their workout, and they're saying that their workout, their muscles have been getting greater results, and you're not sore behind that either. So what I've been doing is putting them wherever, all over on my body, on a low setting, but high enough to where I can stand it, but just low, and then I'll put it on and watch a movie. So I'll have it on for an hour or two, and letting it do what it does. My muscles are not sore, but as God is my witness, that's me. I'm Goddess. As God is my witness, I am seeing results. Yes, and I absolutely love it. So that's a little cheat. And for me, that's a confirmation because I brought it to talk about it, and I didn't remember that it was there. And then here you come walking out the gym talking about you walking home. So yeah, there's a little health tip. Oh, this just fell out. Let's see what it has to say. It says Black Moon and Lilith Capricorn, elevated status. That's what just jumped out. Remember, I said I was going to do a card for the collective. And the universe said, you're sitting there running your mouth and talking, and I'm trying to do what I want to do. So it jumped out. Elevated status. Who feels elevated up in here today? Me? Did you guys like, hey Miss Amy, did you guys like the meditation yesterday? That the white light, the ancestral meditation, sending light to the furthest family ancestor you have knowledge of, and sending light and healing to them for ancestral healing. You said it's a short walk back home. 15,000 steps. That 15,000, isn't that be considered, let's see, if five, well, how many steps we supposed to be doing in a day anyway? 5 or 10,000? 10, who knows? Look, tells you how many steps I've been doing. Hey, Miss Lisa, welcome, welcome, welcome. Look at me running my mouth, and I'm supposed to be looking this up for the elevated status. But yeah, tell me what you all thought about that meditation. Did you try it afterwards? Let me know while I look this up. You know how I can be. Page 20, elevated status. It says, what or who has questioned your authority? It's time to challenge imposter syndrome. Has anybody questioned your authority lately? Right here, what does it say? Yes, you can set your own steps. Mine is how many I do in that day. Did you like that one? Yes, it's time to challenge imposter syndrome. Who or what or who has questioned your authority? Who has kids who are up there questioning their authority? I'm so glad you guys came in. What did you all think about what I was talking about with the quakes and volcanoes and so forth, and the different things that I'm saying? It was a great meditation. I will do it often. From what I had heard, from when I learned that, okay, like I said, I learned it from Edgar Cayce. So I've been being as I was guided. And I have to, I'm listening to my guidance, going back to what originally brought me to where I am now. I went to the original source of what was coming to me. Anyway, listening to the Edgar Cayce stuff, and when he gave that example, that method, and then he was saying the people that he had given it to and the results that was coming back from that. It was literally results such as long lost family members. This one lady said a estranged father after 20 years called her up and said apology for being estranged for all those years. Teenage sons being acting in a more loving way, just results. We are all connected. We are all as one on a collective level. So whether you heal here in the now, whether you heal the past, whether you heal in the future, it's all healing, all as one. Lord have mercy, Jesus. Thank you. Thank you. That was my first. And you said the same thing. All right, Miss Amy, how dare you bring emotions out of me right now? Thank you. so appreciated. That was my first. I am truly and genuinely grateful. Thank you. You laughing at me? All right, y'all. This is Joy. This is Joy. Thank you, Miss Lisa, for checking out that meditation. Okay, this is all Joy, y'all. Yes, I'm a human being, and this is not AI. Okay, so basically, all right, hold on a second. So basically, what the meditation was about was I said, think of whom in your family line that you can go the furthest back and surround them with white light and send the intention of forgiveness. And you can do whatever else healing and intentions that you intend within that. Oh. So for me, and I used me as an example. So the furthest in my family that I could go back, I did a genealogy search and I went back to the last slave, as far as back I can go. And so the last slave of our family, my family, I did him and his wife. And I surrounded them with white light. I immersed them with white light. I immersed them with forgiveness, the intention to forget, the desire to forgive you guys. Okay, I didn't know it was going to be like this, but I'm so grateful. Thank you. Thank you. So, with the intention and desire to forgive, because the number one creator of illness and disease is the lack of forgiveness. Thank you. I am extremely, extremely grateful, and I want you guys to know this. I am. So, and I went as far as to, in their mind, healing, forgiveness, in their heart, healing and forgiveness. Their hands, they were slaves. The hands that the work that they did, the feet, being on their feet all day, the weight that was carried on their back. I did her womb, the children that were taken from her, the children that she lost, the rapes that occurred. I did him with his seed, with his heart, I just immerse them, and I still do. I go to sleep with them in that white light of forgiveness and of healing and of love, and health and balance and complete, because there is no time. So, and then once I did them for my family line to me and my children and so forth, I did them and the generations before them, surrounding them in the white light of love and forgiveness, really sending the energy of forgiveness, and knowing that everything that they experienced was really a divinity having human experience. It's what they agreed upon. Is what we all agreed upon. This is a whole nother level. So, any questions anybody may have? Get me back on track here. I'm grateful. Thank you. Yes, I am. Sometimes Yes. Yes, you want to be free of it. When you know that you've forgiven, it doesn't even, when you can look at somebody and realize that the way that they are acting is literally a human experience. Divinity having a human experience. If it can trigger you, if somebody can trigger you, you know there's something within there that needs healing, that needs understanding. You should be able to look at somebody and observe them without judgment. Look at you, understand that, oh, that's just the way they feel. That's just the way they think. For an example, and this may or may not apply, but being as it came to me, I'll say it. I was listening to somebody and they were talking about how things that were spoken to you when you were a child and you still hold on to it to this day. And the example that was used was an individual getting ready to put on a bathing suit to go to the beach. If they have some type of hesitation of, oh my gosh, I'm going out, I got to cover up, something was said to them at some point in their life that they're still holding on to. But what was really, really interesting of what this woman said was, if they made a bathing suit in your size, then you should wear it. Okay? All the harsh judgments that you have for yourselves, you are doing it to yourselves. Anything that may or may not have been said to you or about you at some point in time, that was that person's opinion and that person's only. You need to understand who you are and how fantastic you are and how great of a person you are, and nothing that you do is by mistake. Nothing that ever happens to you is an accident or really and truly a bad thing. I know you may say, hold up, you didn't experience what I experienced, but yet you're still here to tell the story. You're still here to understand, hey, don't do that. Or, hey, I learned this. Or, hey, I understand this now. Unfortunately, it took me a while to get there, but maybe through our own understandings of, if I'm not forgiving somebody, if I have hate in my heart, if somebody triggers me, then I know that I have work to do within me, because I'm the only one that can feel what I feel. I'm the only one. Oh, tell him I said hello. Even though he don't know me. Tell him somebody from afar said hello. But really, you are perfect just the way you are, and congratulate yourself for being able to recognize something within yourself that needs correcting, for something within yourself that needs adjusting. You're hitting it on the head. Something said to me by my dad that, okay, thank you for clarifying that. Oh, you're getting ready to go, Miss Amy? Have the most benevolent day, and say hello to some people in Scotland for me. um, Thank you for that confirmation. Yes, remember, everything is perfectly aligned. You are exactly where you are supposed to be. Okay, what? Oh, okay. There's something in there. um, you are exactly where you are supposed to be, and every experience that you are having really is for your benevolence. It's for your highest good. I try to stop myself short of saying I welcome my challenges, because I don't want bad things to happen. And of course, we want easiness throughout our lives. However, with every challenge that I conquer, that I figure out or whatever, I'm better for it, right? And so is the world. And being as we are collectively connected, we are in truth as one. When one heals, we all heal. Do we not? The human body, we'll just start with just your body, okay? Let's say your arm has been hurting you. It just hurts. But then once your arm feels better, your whole body feels better. And then you back out it. Maybe throwing a frisbee, maybe throwing a football, maybe playing catch with your grandkids. Who knows? But once one thing felt better, the whole entirety feels better. And so as us as a collective, remember, we agreed to come here. We came here to save our brethren, our brothers and sisters who were lost. Yes, we agreed to walk into the dark. Yeah, to go find somebody and help them. Yeah, we agreed to that. So, whew, what a day, right? Yesterday, when I got off, I didn't realize how high energy I was. I think I was in bed at 7 o'clock and didn't wake up till like 8 this morning. It knocked me out. My energy level went, and I got super cold. Talk about a mission. Yeah, come out of the dark. Found it. Yes. So, um, yesterday, the way that I got cold, for those who have not experienced or may not haven't put the two and two together, when you are on a high spiritual moment, I'm not going to say level because I'm not trying to promote me more than what, not trying to toot my own horn. When you go to a spiritual level, whether you channel something, whether you're receiving, whether you've just been in tune for a period of time, when you come out of that, especially when you come out quickly, you get cold. I do. I can get so cold, like I did yesterday. I had the fan and everything on me because it was hot from the humidity, but I got so cold I had to go get a blanket. I got so cold I had to get a blanket, and I had forgotten that is one of the reasons why I stopped channeling on a regular, when I really, because I know how to channel too, and plus I like to depend upon my own natural guidance within me without going outside of myself, if that makes sense. Because when you are channeling, and that's what the book speaks of as well. There I go with the book again. You don't know who it is that you are contacting. And unless you can really identify it, you may not be on the level contacting, communicating with 100% benevolence. That's a possibility. So for those who have questions or don't really want to step out there yet, it's okay. It's okay. So, but when you do, knowing that there are different levels. And you know something else that I learned too, and it's confirmation for me as well, is that you've heard of different dimensions. Oh, great. Thank you for letting me for confirmations. Um, there's different dimensions. And I have always spoken about, Miss Amy, I've always spoken about vibrational levels. And I give the example of an elevator. You may push the floor, get in, you push the button, you're on floor 1, and it goes up to 2, 3, 4, and 5. The vibrational levels that are on level 1 do not match level 2 because they are level 1 vibration. If you look on a musical note, note A does not vibrationally match note B, does not vibrationally match note C. Okay, vibration matches vibration. So wherever you are on your vibrational level, even when you pass over vibrationally, that's the level that you will go to. And I learned this also from Edgar Cayce, and he said that, as we reincarnate, and there are literally people that continue to reincarnate at their same level because they never break through to a higher vibrational level. Okay, now where we are at on the earth and everything that we are going through is a vibrational match that needs to be matched. And I say it that way because the earth, we are a vibrational match. We are on the earth. Now, if we are, as the earth's vibration raises, for those that are on the earth and you don't at least match that vibration, I believe the earth will be shaking folks off. My opinion. Oh, because this is for all entertainment purposes only, right? Yeah. So think about all of that, and I know all of this is just chit chat, just to be talking about and sharing. So I'm gonna go ahead and end it for the day because I know I did one yesterday. I don't want to keep you all. Um, and I That's all I really had to share. I wanted to really share how I'd been feeling about feeling volcano, the way my body, and then to have that volcano happen the way that it did. So, but I will say it and stand on it. There's another volcano eruption coming. So I hope nobody's in that area. I can I You are welcome. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Oh, if you can, may it. Oh, you may, Miss FF. Now, did you want Black Moon Lilith? Is that okay? I'm loving Black Moon Lilith. 555 at night. Ooh. Okay, I'm gonna take. Oops. This jumped out, but this jumped out, Miss FF. Are you ready for this, Miss Venus? Look at you, Miss Goddess of Love. Love and abundance, and you standing sexy. Look at that. And you standing sexy. Now the number is 25. Yes, that is you, Miss FF. It looks just like you, don't it? When you look in the mirror, look just like you. Let's see what it has to say. And what are you holding in your hand? Something luscious, I am sure. Okay, oh, that's the wrong one. Where am I at? Venus. Sexy, lovely, abundant. Okay, page 57. And it says the ultimate is, okay, you are magnetic. Well, didn't nobody have to tell you that? You are magnetic. Love, abundance, and joy. I experienced joy today, thanks to you guys, are on its way to you. That means you're going to be crying too. Yes. Now, what is your sign? Because it has according to your sign, your needs in love according to your Venus sign. So what's your sign, Miss FF? You said you receive what? The sexiness part? What's your sign? Scorpio. Okay. There you are. Emotional depth. Ooh, do you love deep? Is that what it is? You are a deep lover? Mm-hmm. Yeah. Oh, I love it. Did your card have a sign? Which no. But if Miss FF says it's okay, we can share it. What's your sign? Now I gotta find it. Neptune. No, I said 90. Look at me. Venus. 57. No wonder. I was up in the 90s and I was supposed to be down in the 50s. Okay. You said, yep, it's okay. Oops, what's that? Oh, well, you are magnetic. Love, abundance, and joy are on its way to you. I love that. Yes. Let's give one more. One more. This is Miss FF. This looks just like her. Yes, there's a card for Gemini. 57. Okay, he said Gemini. Mental stimulation. That's the Venus in Gemini. Mental stimulation. Always, always. Y'all know I do this because I love it, right? I love spirituality. I do. I really do. I think it's the best thing walking. So I'm going to end it here unless anybody else has a question, a statement, or a request. I thank you guys for coming and listening. I thank you for all the thumbs up. I thank you for my first fruits. Oh man, I promise you, I'm going to abundantly. I'm going to ask the universe. Yes, because those are first fruits, right? What are you supposed to do with your first fruits? So excited. I love you guys. So let's say it all together as we end. I am love. I am light. I am all that I am. And so are you. So until the next time, have the most benevolent day.